Day two here at NZB Standardbreds in Christchurch, and I'm catching up with Laura Smith. Firstly, Laura, welcome to Campbell's Comments.
Oh, thank you very much. It was a nice surprise to see you.
We might just touch back on yesterday and the Trotters sale yesterday. Didn't you have a very, very successful day? What'd you say? You presented 5 and all 5 have gone?
I presented 7 actually. All 7, have been cleared. So, that was a great day actually.
Yeah,
considering the sale,
Yeah, well, I mean, I think though since then, there's a lot of horses have sold, and there might be a lot of realisation for some people. I think you had, what'd you say then? You had 3 of the top 5 in the sale in your draft that you prepared, but the top 5 were all born and bred on your place. The 2 1-overs actually went to Timmy White afterwards.
Yes, they did. Yeah, so it was quite exciting actually to get home and have a look at the results of the day. It's just sort of blowing away really.
Does it mean a bit to you?
It does. It gets quite, at the time because you're so busy, you don't have a chance to sort of take it in. But even now, I've just talking about it actually gives you goosebumps, because you want the best for the clients and the horses. If you do a good job from day one, it shows at the other end.
It does, and it's what we need to do, and we need to be able to, I suppose, promote and get the message out there to improve our industry, is the fact of that you've had months of stress leading into it and making sure everything's ready, and then you sat down last night, had a quiet cup of tea, I imagine, and then all of a sudden, the realisation that, hey, all that hard work has been worth it.
Yes, sometimes it is very testing, and the hours that go into it, I don't think is realised on at some levels, but the sleepless nights and the long days. It's nice to get to the sales, but it's also, it's just a pleasure actually, and sad to see some of them, go to their next adventure, onto trainers all around the country and Australia and things like that. So
it's one of the great things I love is the fact that people are sad to see them go and don't want to see them go. Because I think a lot of people think, they're just a number. They're not even that at all, are they?
No, they've all got their little personalities, and that's probably what some people don't get to see on the actual sales day, because it's such a different environment for the horses. But at home, they're just an absolute pleasure. And most of them are here too, to be fair. I mean, that's why I'm doing it, for the love of doing it. So,
A little bit about yourself. Now, you don't have a name. You do have Laura Smith, but you don't have a stud name. And we're working on that. You and I are we're working around that part at the minute. But what Laura Smith, what is actually Laura Smith, and in the harness world, what do you actually do?
So now I'm doing a lot of the breeding, AIing side of it, foaling mares and taking them through the weaning, yelling correct, and also a few spelling racehorses as well when there's a bit of room. But generally, the paddocks are pretty full and well looked after, and so it's a little bit of everything. There's not really a down period because it's one's rolling into the next.
Where are you situated?
In Cust, which is North Canterbury. We've got just over 100 acres, just bought another bit of land recently, and things are just going really well.
That's great. That's great for the industry that you actually, before you said that in the next bit, but the fact that you bought more land, I thought, hey, here's another positive part of it. And like the industry, we need to be positive. We need to get the message out there. So that is good. How long have you been doing it for, Laura?
Started very slowly, I don't know, about 10, 12 years ago. And then it was just more spelling racehorses at that stage. I've done a bit of stud work previously, and it was just the interest there was there for clients, and it just made sense to sort of offer an all-round service for people who wanted it, because they like the fact that it's slightly smaller, it's not quite a large-scale stud. They can get a bit more one-on-one care and attention and smaller mobs, and everything's pretty relaxed.
I don't want dollar signs or nothing that, but a successful business. Obviously a hard business this time of year, but I would, like you say, there's no downtime. There are times when it would be definitely a little bit easier than other times. But as far as a business, and when I say successful, monetary-wise, but also satisfaction-wise?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Again, that's why I love it, and it's great seeing them, thinking you're getting them in foal, seeing the foals hit the ground and at whatever time in the middle of the night, and then seeing them, obviously at this stage, develop into some lovely stock. So.
And then when they get to the racetrack?
Yeah, that's I don't stop following them either. There's some good ones out there currently from home that were born there, likes of Merlin, Millwood Nike, Kenwood, I'm trying to remember her name now. Braveview Kelly, Vita Amore, Amore Vita. So it's just amazing what the...
So you got the two hardest millions winners from the other night at Cambridge. You got two of the more fancied runners going around in the Leadership Mile on Saturday night at Menangle. That's a nice little CV to the repertoire.
I know, and I don't like saying it either, but it's great seeing them achieving what they've done. It's just amazing.
What I like saying is 10 years ago you weren't in the industry in the way that you are now, and within 10 years you're rattling off those names, but you're also enjoying it. You've got a lot of young girls here working as well, and I think that is the upsides to what you've done. The one negative I've got with you, no name. We've got to get you a name. we might have someone's got to give us a name, and it's not allowed to be Elle Smith. We've already gone through that, and we've got to give it something a little bit different. But that's probably your next project in your downtime.
Oh, I know. I need a few suggestions. Would be good. Just go through the list and tick them off.
You've still got a big sale to come. What do you got? By my maths, about 11 still to go through.
We've only got 10 left to go through. 8 today, 2 tomorrow. Yes, so today I'm expecting to be quite busy, and a couple of top lots I think tomorrow.
And are you excited about it?
Yes, I'm just hoping the weather doesn't pack it in tomorrow from the sounds of it. So other than that,
It'll be what it'll be. I think most people are aware of the weather's coming, so they should be out here today inspecting them all. All the horses are on site, so hopefully they're here and they're inspecting them. So that's one thing. All right, thank you for a chat. I like it. It's a chat about success, but also a success for a new person into the industry. Did you have a harness interest prior to that?
Well, I grew up not having a lot to do with horses. I grew up on a sheep and dairy farm. Loved horses since I was, knee high. And out of school I studied vet nursing, went into working at a horse stud, and from there I thought, this is what I'm going to do, and just slowly started to achieve little goals at a time and get to where I am now.
Can I just ask you one question? Did you fall in love with the punt or the horse?
Horse.
It's the simplest question, isn't it? And it's my thing. I don't do a lot on the punt. The reason that was one of those questions that I didn't want to lead you into it. But we factor sometimes too much on TAB turnovers in both sides of the ditch. Don't worry about it. Australia's is exactly the same. And the reality is it's the love of the horses, which is what you've shown here today. Like you said, you get a bit teary when some of the guys leave and you get excited when they make good money because that's what you're paid to do. So I think we lose sight of sometimes why we're all involved with the horses.
Yeah, no, it's definitely the horses. Yeah, they're number one. Just, love doing it.
Laura, thank you. Good luck today. You're going to get busy very shortly, so good luck today, and thanks for joining me. And when I come back next year, I'm expecting a stud name.
Well, you need to come up with a list of suggestions, please.
Thank you.